Hello and welcome to another great week on the Jet Set. We've got lots planned for you today. Joining us is beauty queen boss Julie Cangialosi to trade some behind-the-scenes beauty secrets.
And are you ready for a change of scenery from your home office? We're talking to Sarah Moore about how to make that happen.
And I've got your entertainment covered on IFE Update. All this and much more is coming up. You're watching the Jet Set.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready to go? Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to travel, food, fitness, and everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. It's time to Jet Set.
It's time to tap into some travel news on Here's This, powered by TravelPulse.com. Now, there's currently the possibility of maybe some new federal stimulus in sight for COVID-19.
Let's see what happens this week.
I don't know. I think the steroids are talking, because for a minute there was none till after the election, then all of a sudden there was some. Now it might just be for the airlines. Vote now.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Now, Southwest Airlines CEO announced that they will be looking for some pay cuts, and they want to negotiate concessions from workers to avoid layoffs. Now, they did say that they believe that the airline can actually navigate the crisis without furloughs, and they're looking to stand apart from their rivals because American and United, I should say, have warned 32,000 employees that basically were all laid off on October 1st because the first round of COVID relief already ran out. Quote, "We have a clear way to do all of this without layoffs or furloughs, at least through the end of next year," Gary Kelly said in a video message to all of his workforce, and then also said, "As usual, we're different from the other airlines. They're all scrambling to cut costs after the federal stimulus ran out, and Congress delivered $50 billion in relief to airlines just last spring to offset a severe drop in passenger traffic due to the coronavirus. Half of it was used to pay salaries, and Southwest revenue remains about 70% below what it normally would be."
What's also just so weird is that you just don't know from week to week what's gonna happen.
I know.
And I can't imagine am I gonna be furloughed next week or next month or next year? And it's hard to just kind of have peace of mind when everything is up in the air.
Literally.
For everyone. Yeah.
And it's interesting because this is really big news because Southwest has never furloughed, ever. Ever. And they've also never posted an annual loss, ever.
Just goes
And
to show
that's all going to be changing.
This
They won't be
year.
furloughing at least through next year, they're saying, but when it comes to an annual loss, I don't know how they're going to be posting a profit if this is what they're doing.
Southwest, do you need me to go somewhere? Because I can right now.
Nikki, there's no first class on Southwest. It's
I don't
all
care
coach.
anymore. Go somewhere.
Now, the White House has cleared the way for cruising to return to U.S. waters November 1st, but Norwegian Cruise Line won't be going out to sea until at least December. Norwegian's parent company, which also owns Oceania Cruises and Regent Seven Seas Cruises, announced that it has suspended all cruising through November 30th. Norwegian Holdings also said that they will continue to work in tandem with global environment and public health authorities, and that its Healthy Sail panel expert of advisors will take all the necessary measures to protect its guests, crew, and the communities that they visit.
We talk about we love our cruises.
I do.
We love our cruises. How do you feel about this?
I actually think that they're making a good move. I do remember that they announced that they figured out a way to, of course, cancel all the cruises, but still be profitable. They still have money in the bank. They're not profitable, but they have money in the bank. They're going to survive. But I also don't think we're out of the woods yet when it comes to COVID. I mean, I think as we get more and more into the winter, you're going to have people questioning whether or not they have the flu or they have COVID.
I know.
How do you manage that on a cruise ship?
Can we just go somewhere tropical and find out?
You want to be the test? Do you want to get on the first ship that sets sail? Is that how desperate you are to travel?
I'm homeschooling a preschooler.
So you can homeschool on the ship.
Sign me up.
That requires her to use technology, and we're going to talk to her about that in the next 30 seconds. We'll be right back. I'm not sure you can make that happen.
Probably not. It's time again for IFE Update, where we give you the movies, music, and podcasts to give your mind a vacation from quarantine. Listen to this, Jamie Cullum, Catching Tales, called one of the year's biggest buzz artists by Billboard in reference to his debut release, 20-something. Jamie Cullum is back with an album that will have critics raving. Catching Tales promises to sweep fans off their feet with a solid mix of inspired original and edgy covers. Listen to this, Smartless. Smartless with Jason Bateman, Sean Haynes, and Will Arnett is a podcast that connects and unites people from all walks of life to learn about shared experiences through thoughtful dialogue and organic hilarity. A nice surprise, in each episode of Smartless, one of the hosts reveals his mystery guest to the other two. What ensues is a genuinely improvised and authentic conversation filled with laughter and newfound knowledge to feed the smartless mind. Okay, watch this. The Lovebirds. On the brink of breaking up, a couple gets unintentionally embroiled in a bizarre murder mystery. As they get closer to clearing their names and solving the case, they need to figure out how they and their relationship can survive the night. Take a look.
You are unbelievable.
Looks like love has finally found me.
I love you.
Police officer! He's a criminal! Move, move, move!
I wanna know what love is.
Justice! Oh my God!
I want you to I wanna feel.
I don't think he's a cop.
He's fucking dead!
We know he's dead, but we didn't kill him.
He like to report a murder or whatever.
We didn't murder anybody.
1, 2, 3, go!
No.
Okay, the guy's name is Jabron.
Run, Leilani!
And the girl's name's actually Leilani. She's running too now. Kind of slowly, like she's wearing heels that look actually amazing.
We have to go to the police because we have nothing to hide.
Why did you run from the scene of the crime?
Good question, officer.
That's me covering up my body cam so I can beat your ass.
We're so fucked!
We just need to find the guy the police are looking for.
So you suggesting we actually go out there and solve a murder?
It's locked. Did you think it was one of those men-only doors?
We've got beauty queens with beauty tips, and they're coming up in just 60 seconds. You're watching The Jet Set. It's time to try and find some good news on Here's More, powered by TravelPulse.com. This month marks an exciting time for stargazers. In addition to the blue moon taking place on Halloween, Mars will be especially bright in the night sky throughout October because of its closer proximity to Earth. On October 6th, the fiery planet made its closest approach, close being a relative term here, of course, because it's still about 38 million miles away from Earth. Now that means that Mars was visible to the naked eye, looking like a teeny glowing pumpkin floating in a sea of darkness. Mars won't be this close to Earth for another 15 years.
Really? See, these are the kind of stories I really like because it also puts everything in perspective. We're just on this tiny planet in the middle of the universe. Tell me more, Bobby.
I know, I mean,
Tell
it
me
would
more
be
some
nice
good
to
news.
like just ship some of our issues that way. Let them go float out
Float
there.
out there.
That'd be nice. Okay, and that's not all. Now,
Tell me.
back on October 13th, an event referred to as opposition took place, meaning that Mars, Earth, and the Sun were perfectly aligned with Earth in the middle. And whenever that happens, Mars reaches its highest point right around midnight and sets around sunrise. Unfortunately, all you had to do is just go step outside to witness that dazzling space show.
These are stories that I like because we need some good, interesting news right now. Do you know what I mean? It's like, let's look up, let's think big.
Now, how hard would it be to keep Sam's interest in looking up?
Oh, I got about 5 seconds. So I gotta find her first. Honey, look! All right, and then she's off to somewhere else. Not too much.
But it is a good reminder in 2020 that, like, just like you were saying, that, you know, we're just this small speck.
We
and
really are.
There's so many problems on this small speck
know.
in the year 2020.
It's nice to kind of put things in perspective, and hopefully everyone can be reminded of that and be nicer to each other, kinder to each other,
Yeah.
more respectful to each other, and just realize that this time is short. We got short time here.
And what does your shirt say, by the way?
Meh.
Oh, your voice, your vote. Maybe you should remember to vote as well. That'll
Yes.
help improve this small
Sign up to
speck.
vote, everybody. Well, today's guest is a boss. She's a beauty queen. She's a businesswoman. She's a supermom. And she introduced me to my favorite beauty tool, Tori Bell Magnetic Lashes. Julie, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Listen, you saved me during lockdown because we were filming from home and you were like, well, Nikki, I've got a product that you would like. Tori Bell Magnetic Eyelashes. These made me look from tired mom to I can be on TV again. How did you get involved with this company?
Well, it was actually during the quarantine. So
Yeah.
I had lash extensions for years.
Yes, me too.
And one day I woke up and I looked like a tired mom on all these Zoom calls. And so a friend introduced them to me and I loved them so much that I decided to join the company. They're cruelty-free, they're vegan, and best of all, easy to use.
Okay, I was gonna say this. They're so easy to use that even I can use them because usually Joan transforms me from tired mom to TV person. So let's show everyone how they work because it's super easy. So let's show everybody.
So we have different options. So you can either use a magnetic liner, but for those who don't like liners itself, we also have an option for mascara, which can be super easy. And I will
Yes.
tell you that my mom loves the mascara version, and she's in her 60s, and she rocks these lashes, and she's an amazing grandmama with them on. So
It's just like a little like bam.
Just a
it
little
really
pow.
makes a big difference though. It's really like just a pop of glam.
It is
Yeah.
a pop of glam, and as you can see in front of
Yeah.
you, there's so many different
So many.
styles to choose from. So you put your first coat on, and you just wait.
Just take a minute.
Take a minute.
Then put another layer on.
And put another layer on.
And then choose your adventure.
Choose your adventure for whichever one you'd like to try. Now, which one's your favorite?
Okay, I really like the coffee house one, and I like, there's so many because some are great for like every day, you know, if you're doing a Zoom call. Some are great for like, the TV ones are really good. I mean, they look giant, but then when you get them on camera, they look just like totally glamorous. So tell me a little bit about the different styles, because like this one is the selfie bomb. This is one of the first ones that you sent me.
Yes.
And what I like is that there are different lengths, there's different volumes, there's different
So they have 9 to 5, perfect for every day. Think of these more of like your boardroom type of lashes.
Oh, look at these. These are cabaret. Are these the new ones?
Those are the new ones. Those were such a hit. They were supposed to be just a special product line that they brought them right back.
They're amazing. Okay, so show everyone
So
how
once we have the second coat on, all you do is stick right on.
And they
it's
literally,
magic.
it's like, bam. And then you kind of have to just like press them in, especially like everyone's eyes are so different. You just do a
Yes.
little press, tap, tap, and then
And
you're
then
done.
that's it. So
Then you're
it's
done.
exactly right. So the final step is once you find the right placement for your eye, just press it on, and then you're done. You're golden, and you're good for about 12 hours.
And sometimes we do,
And
do
sometimes
use
longer.
them. Sometimes we do use them. So people can order all different kinds, and then you kind of just like find which ones you like. I have like 6 different.
Yes.
Yes, like a lot. Which one is your favorite?
So
Yeah.
my favorite is actually the one I put on my hand, which is Epic. It's part of our Illusion line, so it's a thinner band, so it's really lightweight. I actually forget I have them on.
But that's what's so great. Okay, so we're both super busy moms. We're always traveling. Well, we were always traveling, and now we're starting to travel again. But these are great because you just throw these in your bag, and then you can go from like, you're in your car, blah, 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 into the meeting, out to where you're going. These
Absolutely.
are amazing. So, Julie, how many times can you wear these?
You can wear them 20 to 30 times for each pair.
What?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It is.
And how much do they retail for?
So each set is about $35, but we do have bundles all the time with our liner for just $55. So it's
It's a deal.
great deal.
Where can people find more information about you and these amazing eyelashes?
So you can find more information on www.eyelashqueen.net.
Oh my God, these are so amazing. Let's try some more.
Yes.
Thanks for coming on the show,
Thank you
Julie.
so much for having me.
Well, these are coming home with me, and these are, and these are, and these are. We've got to take a quick break, but we'll be back with ways to change your work from home into Vegas home office. Don't go anywhere.
With so many of us working from home, it's got many people daydreaming about how to shake things up while still making our Zoom meetings. We sat down with Sarah Moore from the legendary Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas to talk about how to do just that. As millions of employees continue to work from home for the foreseeable future, MGM Resorts International is unveiling a much-needed change of scenery with Viva Las Office, the ultimate home away from the home office experience at Bellagio and Aria in Las Vegas. To tell us more, because as you all know, I'm definitely interested, is Sarah Moore, MGM Resorts Vice President of Brand Marketing. Thanks so much for joining us, Sarah.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so it's no secret on this show that I am a huge fan of Las Vegas, and truth be told, I'm also an M Life Gold member, and Nikki's very jealous. So
I get the perks of that.
yeah, you do. You come with me all the time. So when I saw this announcement, I was instantly interested. Tell me more about Viva Las Office.
Sure. So the Viva Las Office package really pulls together all the details that you need to create a productive remote work experience. So an opportunity for you to get, go to your home away from home, get a little change of scenery, and come to Las Vegas to one of our 2 luxury resorts, Aria and Bellagio, and let us take care of all the details.
This is such a great idea. This speaks to all parents across America. I mean, just getting out of your home to a different environment totally changes the game.
Oh, absolutely.
This is such a great idea.
Especially being stuck at home for so long as we all have. And I can't wait to go back to Vegas. It's been too long.
It's been too
So
long.
now, from what I understand, you actually have 3, 4, and 5-night different packages for Viva Las Office. And it includes some amenities that actually help you work from the resort, including an executive assistant.
What?
That is correct. We provide you with an executive assistant, which is a highly trained member of our concierge team that will take care of all the details, so you don't have to worry about making your reservations, setting up some breaks from work, and we'll just ensure that your trip is seamless and taken care of, from beginning to end.
Bobby, this sounds like a dream.
Well, I'm going to say, how hard is it going to be to find break time from work when you're sitting at the Bellagio?
I mean,
that's like a pretty easy thing to do.
Okay, so visitors can take advantage of daily food and beverage credits and a discount to activities.
Yes, if you really need to get out of that hotel room and get away from that computer, our executive assistant can set you up with tours of the city and any other activities that will allow you to refresh your mind and get back to work.
I'm ready.
And now to top it all off too, you guys partnered with JSX, which to me is one of the best in-flight and flying experiences there is, because it'll make you feel like an executive on your private plane as you head off to Las Vegas. I really like how you guys package that together. So I believe you get a discount, right?
That is correct. So for those guests that are really looking to fly, you have the ability to hop on a semi-private plane and come in and out of Vegas, and you can bring your dogs. They're pet friendly, as well as our resorts, Aria and Bellagio, are as well.
Oh my God, you're getting so many amazing things with this. This is fantastic.
I can say being an M Life Gold member, looking at the prices of these packages, you're definitely getting a lot of the resort and a lot of the amenities at a price you don't usually find, honestly.
Well, you know what is great is that, like, you and I, we can take our semi-private jet, we have the executive assistant, we can be printing stuff and letting.
You have like a residence program where we could just move in, like, do we have to leave after 5 days?
We could probably work something out.
So now, just a quick question as to, what's happening around us. How has MGM adapted to the new normal?
I think it's been an exploration for all of us. And so on one hand, we have launched our 7-point safety plan, which is our incredibly robust, comprehensive, multi-layered plan on health and safety and how we're infusing health and safety throughout all of our resort experiences. This was a collaboration of months of work with science and public health experts. And so while health and safety is at the forefront of every one of your experiences, we are also highly focused on ensuring that you can still experience the Vegas that you know and love. The experience might be a little bit different. But at the same time, and this is how Viva Las Office was born, was identifying ways, through a COVID lens that we can think about what's changed and how we can meet the current needs of our consumers while also growing the business.
Now, Sarah, besides us, whoever is interested in Viva Las Office, where can people go to find more information?
Best place is mgmresorts.com/Viva. It'll give you all the information you need on all the packages and the incredible components of it, and more importantly, how to book.
Fantastic.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, Sarah. You'll see us next week.
Looking forward to it.
We've got to take one last break, but we've got more of the Jet Set coming up.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, I know. You jump on that in a second.
I'm actually,
Anything to
in
get out
my
of your
mind,
house.
I'm already there.
I want the assistant.
Oh, you know what? Just having your own assistant all the time, and then just going down to that beautiful pool and getting room service, and oh, how fantastic!
It would be nice. Don't let trick-or-treating ghost your Halloween spirit. Melissa Drunkfant is here with DIY tips on how to creatively celebrate Halloween while still following the new CDC guidelines.
Hi, I'm Melissa Durongfan. I'm for Creative AIM, and I'm an expert DIYer. I have partnered up with Michaels to give you guys some tips and tricks and Halloween hacks. Here's a quick and easy way to put your decorative talents to good use. Bling out your pumpkins with some decorative bedazzled jewels or any of your favorite jewelries. Another idea is to turn your front porch into a haunted photo op by decorating with some faux wood planks, big spiders, and scary wreaths. Get your neighbors together and have a friendly competition and see who gets the most social media posts. Another cute idea that you can do is make ghost pom-poms to add to a garland for your balloons. All you need to do is get this pom-pom maker, some scissors, and some glue, and you got yourself a ghost garland pom-pom. Another thing that you could do is masks. If you're having a friendly competition with your friends and family, make some masks. Who has the silliest one? For more information and some tips and tricks about Halloween, just visit your local Michael stores or michaels.com.
Thanks for watching this week, and make sure to keep up with all our adventures.
Especially on social media, facebook.com/thejetsettv. Bye, everybody.
Bye.